So I really wanted to come on here and talk about self-discipline. This morning I woke up and I was like, okay, let me do my Bible study, whatever. And lately I've been doing my Bible study in my bed, and that's something God has been really telling me not to do. But don't be like me, okay? Like, I need to stop doing that. But anyways, I started doing my Bible study. I was trying to sing, sing praises to the Lord and stuff. But I fall asleep. Wake up, my Bible's on my lap or whatever. And so then I open my Bible, and it just happens to open up to 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 24, which he talks about the need for self-discipline. I was like, God, stop. Like, just knew God was talking towards me, like telling me, like, I need to have self-discipline. I need to start being more straightforward with my actions and like working towards the goal. And so this is what the scripture says. It says, do you not know that in a race all runners run, but only one gets the prize? Run in such a way as to get the prize. Everyone who competes in the games goes into strict training. They do it to get a crown that will not last, but we do it to get a crown that will last forever. Therefore, I do not run like someone running aimlessly. I do not fight like a boxer beating the air. No, I strike a blow to my body and I make it my slave, so that after I preach to others, I myself will not be disqualified for the prize. Beautiful. Paul here is telling us to keep our body under subjection. This is not only for your spiritual walk, but this is in life in general. Have you ever found yourself promising that you'll be somewhere and last minute you're like, oh, I can't go because you're tired and you don't feel like going? So you're like, oh, you make up some type of thing to tell the person, oh, like I don't feel like going. You don't keep to your word. And that's part of being self-disciplined. Like, okay, I said something, I'm gonna keep up to my word. And that's what God does, and that's what helps us to trust him. Just like trusting yourself. And if you tell yourself, okay, I'm gonna go on my run every single day, going forward, starting on Monday, say this is a Saturday, you're telling yourself, you're so motivated, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna start my run on Monday, blah blah blah. It comes Monday, you're tired, you're flipping on your bed, you're like, please, I don't know about this running life. Motivation's gone, self-discipline is now needed, and you can't even bring yourself to do what you said you would do. So you can't even trust yourself to make that effort to better yourself. So how can you can't how can other people trust you if you can't even trust yourself to do what you said that you would do? So my whole point here is that we need to be more disciplined. I'm talking to myself heavily because this is something I've been fighting myself on. Like, I like to promise something to myself and to others, and just in general. Like, even with my spiritual life, I said I'm gonna really be consistent. I'm gonna read my Bible. I'm gonna spend time with God, but I just end up not doing it. So God will give us the strength